My God is definitely not a bully.
My God is not a bully.
My God is not a bully.
It was an interesting question to think about because I don't have a specific time where I feel like I went from not thinking that to thinking that. But I know that growing up, I grew up in the church. I grew up in the Methodist church, but in a really liberal, like urban area on the East Coast. And what I was aware of as a kid and became more aware of as a kid was that I didn't agree with any fundamentalist idea of God, that I didn't agree with anybody who told me that any group of people were automatically condemned for something they didn't have a choice in. And my own awareness at the time was more about people of other religions because I grew up in a diverse religious area with a lot of Jewish friends. And I knew some people who would say the Jewish people need to be saved, and that never felt right to me. And that understanding of God as universal, as for everybody, and as everybody as a child of God, also extended to friends of all kinds. And I grew up, as I got older, I worked in theater, so I had a lot of gay and lesbian friends. And I never didn't understand them as being children of God. But what I became aware of when I got older was that I actually had my own uptight ideas about sexuality in general. My own sexuality, heterosexuality, homosexuality, anything, any of those expressions, I felt sort of uptight about. And becoming older and particularly becoming involved in a church that was reconciling and that had a lot of diversity of expression of people's sexuality and of gender, made me more aware of any kind of sexuality as a gift from God. And that was actually a huge gift to me in my own letting go of any shame around that for myself, and therefore also in celebrating it in other people.